H6.
Miss. D3.
Nope. How about 2C?
Hit. G7.
No. 2B.
You sank my submarine.
Yeah. What? Clogged again? Oh my, what is it this time? Look at this. Look at this. It's huge. It's a Game Boy Advance game. Is that Shrek? Oh my, how do I get that out? Okay, let's say you actually flushed a Game Boy Advance game down your toilet. Say it got clogged. Realistically, how would you get it out? First thing I want to try, liquid plumber. And more importantly, what I want to test is what would happen to a Game Boy Advance game in, say, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months when submerged in liquid plumber. That's not good. What the heck is that? I think it congeals some or something. I haven't used this in a while. It says nothing's tougher than liquid plumber. Here we go. 1 game and it floats like I should have known. Let's see what happens to this Game Boy Advance game over the course of time. I'm intrigued. I'm excited. Looks like a science experiment gone wrong. 2H.
Miss. B8.
Okay. Yeah, hit. Yep, you got that one. 9S.
You sank my submarine.
All right.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Adam, speaking of Bug Snacks DLC, got me thinking about that time last week when you thought Bug Snacks was going to be the #1 PS5 game on Play Magazine's top 25 PS5 games. Adam, I understand that they have a top PSVR games list, and we're going to go through that today. Is that what we're doing, Adam?
The thing is, I hold firm on my Bug Smacks ideology and reasonings on why that should have been. I mean, okay, if not #1, if there's Sony bias, that's fine, but not top 10 is ridiculous. And you know what? This week, I'm going to double down, baby. Bug Smacks for PSVR. That is my guess on what's #1. And Alex, I know you're going to be like, well, you're an idiot. And people in the comments are going to be like, oh, you're an idiot. But let me tell you why. First of all, so Bug Smacks was originally wanted to be a PS5 title. Couldn't get it done in time, so it was PS4 and PS5. So it was kind of in the PS5 games, but it wasn't AAA. It wasn't a big hitter. And for PS4, although it was on PS4, there's so many PS4 games that it couldn't crack the top 10 for the PS4. There's too many good games. That's understandable. However, it is compatible with the PSVR in cinematic mode. And if you have played Bugsnax, like I know you have, it actually is a first-person game. So I think that possibly, if it weren't for the PS5, they would have made it PS4 and PSVR because it's a perfect game for virtual reality. And I mean, they did things with Trover Saves the Universe, other similar games. And I think it was perfect. PS5 came out and kind of ruined that. But anyhow, it is compatible with PSVR. It is in cinematic mode. It's first person. It's for the PS4 and PS5. Everything I said last week stands still. It is creative. It is a brilliant game. It is fun to play. It is clever. I think, especially with PSVR where there's less competition, I really think it's going to at least be top 5. I'm going to say that it's going to be the number 1 PSVR game. That's my guess. What do you think?
So you mean to tell me that the number 1 PSVR game is a game that you play in flat mode on PSVR?
Dude, the thing is, I understand it's not using virtual reality and how we view it, but what's better than Bugsnax on the big screen? They could watch Halloween Kills on HBO Max for free, but guess what? They don't, Alex. They go to see it on the big screen. That is how you're lounging. You got the big screen, and then think about it. It's more about the game, right? We've seen a lot of roller coaster type video games on VR, and the game itself isn't good. They're trying to use the gimmick of VR to make the game good, and it doesn't work. You have to have a good game, and virtual reality can just be a kind of ancillary product to create an experience. I feel like that's what this is. They're going to see that is a good game. There aren't many on the VR, unfortunately. And I think cream always rises to the top, baby. And Bugsnax is a beautiful cream all over our faces and the world.
Pure cream. Okay, Adam.
Yes.
I guess I have to make a bet. I'm obviously not going to pick big snacks, Bugsnax. My heart says Stunt Kite Masters, Stunt Kite Adventures. That's obviously not going to be number 1. Dude, I'm going to go with my brain. It's Play Magazine. They want to sell. I'm going to guess Farpoint as my number 1, which is not a bad number 1. I don't think it's the best game. I'd probably pick Persistence or something, but I'd pick Farpoint as number 1. So that's my guess.
All right. So I had someone cover these. You can see there. So I don't know the answers.
Okay.
I will say when I first got the issue, I was flipping through and I saw there was a VR one, but I looked away because I knew we were going to do this.
Didn't want to get spoiled. Yeah. It's a big old cheeseburger at the top of the list.
Number 10, we have Static, which I argue is the best puzzle game on the PSVR. Absolutely incredible. It is a must play. Did you finish it?
Of course not.
I hate you so much.
Of course, it very much deserves that spot, the 10 ranking or higher. I'm happy with that being there. That's a very good call. I'm surprised there hasn't been a Static 2. Because I feel like that game got good reviews, and I think it probably sold a decent amount. But maybe we're waiting for PSVR 2 for a sequel. It is a really good game. Very clever use of the controller.
Yeah, you need to finish it. It's a short game, for goodness sakes. Finish a game.
All VR games are short games. I don't finish any of them, man.
I hate you. Okay, number 9. Oh, and we're going back to the puzzle variety in Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I never played this, but you have, right?
Yeah, I played it. It's multiplayer. You got to have somebody else to help you out, read the instructions on defusing a bomb. It's fun because it's multiplayer and stressful. But it's nowhere near as like inventive or cool as Static. So like it's one of those games like it only can be done in VR, kind of like it's cool, weird, but Static is like kind of like a piece of art. So yeah, whatever. It's not better than Static. So that I don't like it. I don't like it there.
I don't like it that high. Like even if you thought it was better than Static, to be that high, I don't know what the coming games are, but there has to be some that are better than that.
Let me guess. The next one is I Expect You to Die.
That'd be funny. No, it is Blood and Truth, which is funny because you played this and you didn't like it, right?
I was in the minority. Like people really liked it. I just thought it was kind of like, I don't know, felt like a 1990s game. like Time Crisis or something, and it just didn't feel impactful. I also a lot of sitting around watching people talking. It just wasn't super exciting, but it is a nice showpiece, I guess. People enjoy the like mobster stuff.
Yeah, I didn't play. I'm not really.
It looked good.
Number 7 is Iron Man VR. You gotta be this game. There's no way that should be that high.
Yeah, I don't get that because nobody really liked that much, and
No.
it's almost. You remember on the Wii there was like that Link's crossbow training game.
Uh-huh.
This like felt like that. Like okay, it's like a good demo, but like
Yeah.
not much going on with the game.
Yeah, I'm starting to be a little scared, but we have not seen Bugsnax or Farpoint thus far,
Maybe they ran out of games and they're just like filling the list.
which
they gotta
probably is
keep
good
room
for
at the top.
me.
Yeah.
It's also good for you. Farpoint's definitely got to be on here. Number 6 is Star Wars Squadrons, which I
That's
still
really-
haven't played.
That's really good. That's a good call.
Number 6?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
top 10 probably. Yeah, it's like everybody's wanted to play Star Wars dogfighting game, and now you got it in VR, and it looks great, and it plays great, and it feels great.
Okay, very
Happy
nice.
birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
All right, number 5 is Astrobot Rescue Mission, which I think very deservedly. I like where this is placed. I think it's on the precipice of top 5, but I would not put it any higher. I like where this is placed. They did a good job.
I would think that's like a bronze medal game for PSVR. Like number 3 would be good for that because of the ingenuity.
My thing is, if it were a bronze level game, you would have finished it, and you haven't finished this either.
You son of a.
But number 4, yes. I am shocked. I am absolutely shocked because you and I love Res Infinite with the bottom of our souls, but everyone else I talk to, everyone we know, they're like, eh? Like they don't love it. It is number 4 on this list.
All right. I thought people would have forgotten about it because it was like a launch title-ish.
Oh my gosh. Oh, here it is. Tetsuya Mitogushi's vision becomes reality in PSVR. This psychedelic rhythm rail shooter has achieved its final form. Its crowning achievement, New Level Area X. Its power enough to bring players to tears. Worthy of its name, this is a timeless title. Yes.
So here's the crazy thing about that. No, I'm thinking of the wrong game. Never mind. Not even gonna say it. Forget about it. I was thinking of a different game. No, but that is amazing. Res Infinite is just a masterpiece.
I want to take this review of a snippet, and I want to print it on a poster and put it on the wall above my bed. That way, when I wake up and when I go to bed, I can read this. What a well-described touche. There's
always room on your body for a tattoo.
I should. Okay, also, real quick, I just read Astrobots, and it says, blah, 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 blah. It won't take many levels before you're calling out, beam me up, body. Also, the nippers will love it. I mean, I know this was made in the UK. What the F is a nipper?
I think it's like a kid.
That sounds...
It sounds like a nipple, right? Yeah.
It sounds like an insult. You big nipper. I don't know. Okay, number 3. We got The Persistence, which, this is a good game. For a while, this was my favorite game. So to be top 3, I'm okay with that.
This bodes well for your prediction, Adam, because this is like a flat game now. Like you play the VR. It's a flat game. I will say the PS5 enhancements are great. It looks fantastic on the PS5. Like, go back and play it. It's free now.
I can't, once you play in VR, I can't go to flat. It's not the same. I just can't do it. The game has changed in my mind.
You can't if you have a broken VR headset.
Well, good thing I don't. All right, number 2. So I'm assuming you like The Persistence. Is that about where you would put it?
I expected it lower, and I would have put it higher. So I think 3 is a great spot for it. Yeah.
What? Number 2 is Hitman 3. I mean, I know you love the Hitman games, but What? This isn't even that old of a game, first of all. And two, I mean, I didn't play it. I guess I can't critique it too much. I have doubts, though, on how this is the second best PSVR game, though.
It's okay. Like Hitman's really good, but in VR, it's like pretty good.
But
I
not
think that
not number two.
not number two. Yeah. I mean, it's got a lot. Like it's got all the levels of all three games. Like that's a lot of content. I don't know if it's second best behind Farpoint or God forbid.
Well, I mean,
Bug
the thing
Snacks.
is, only one of us could win here. One of them's probably number one, right?
It's got to be Farpoint. How's Farpoint not a top 10 game?
I don't know. I don't feel great.
Unless it's Stunt Kite.
All right, number one. Are you effing suck my nippers and drive me home? You gotta be kidding me. You see that? Tetris Effect.
Okay.
It's a PS4, it's a freaking flag game. There's like no PSVR involvement at all in the game. And the game sucks. Do I gotta remind you, Alex? And when they released a demo for this game, we were hyped. I could not wait because there was just an awesome Mitsugushi trippy atmosphere. They gave us 3 levels. They whetted our appetite. Oh, I loved them so
Pharaoh's
much.
Code was in it.
Pharaoh's Code was in it. The main song, We're All Connected, was in it, and then some other garbage level. Then the game came out. We paid top dollar, $60 or something for this piece of garbage. And those were the 2 of the top levels in the whole friggin' thing they gave us in the demo. That way they were like, oh, we got great levels. No, you don't. You gave us the best 2 of them that you had. Garbage. I mean, you got tons of replay value. You have multiplayer now. But am I nuts? This doesn't even use virtual reality. It's a 2D game.
I guess to your credit, there are no cheeseburgers walking around in Tetris Connected.
No, it's not a first person game. Freaking Bug Smacks was at least first. There's something wrong here. There is something wrong because even if it's not Bug Smacks, I'm going to fight for you, Alex. How is Farpoint not a top 10 game?
Yeah. Because it like proved the aim controller, right?
Like
it's so good.
Look, Farpoint or Firewall is number 11. Resident Evil 8 is 12 or 7, sorry. They're saying Firewall is better than Resident Evil 7. To the top is number 14. I love that game.
At least it's there.
Beat Saber is 20. That's actually one game I'm really surprised didn't get between 5 and 10. I say replace everybody's keep talking and nobody explodes with Beat Saber.
Yeah.
Farpoint finally at 23. They didn't have an aim controller. They just didn't. They didn't have an aim controller.
They didn't have an aim controller. They didn't have an aim controller.
They didn't have an aim controller. Moss is 21. This is garbage.
They did not have an aim controller.
That's what I think about F this. I'm going to cancel my subscription. Garbage. Tetris Effect my butthole. Well, I lost again. So I guess I'll eat a bean at the end of the episode. Great. Thanks a lot, Play Magazine.
3E.
Yep, that's a hit. D1.
Miss. 2E.
Dang it. Yep. You got the middle one. Got the middle one. How many more you got?
I got one more.
One more.
You haven't touched it, but I got.
There you go.
All right.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it.
Just playing some PlayStation virtual reality. My question is why? Why am I even playing this? There aren't even any good games. There's nothing to play on it. I mean, for goodness sakes, Bug Smacks Part 2 doesn't even come in virtual reality. What's the point of playing this hunk of crap? I'm sick of it. Someone's gotta pay. It works! We lost a headband, but it still works! Will it work? It still works! Will it work? It still works. Will it work? It still works, baby. It's falling apart, but it works. What is it gonna take to break this thing? Will it work? It doesn't work. Took a long time for this puppy to quit working through the oven, through the shower, dropping it, dragging it behind a car, but it's no match for my sand wedge. How about A3?
Hit. What about H1?
Nope. So A3. I'm gonna go A4.
Miss. F1.
No. A3. How about B3?
No. Let's go with F5.
Yeah, hit. Only one way you can go. A2.
You sank my aircraft carrier.
Pay up.
Oh my. Good Jordan. Oh, Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help. Get some help. Oh, Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some.
Right, so it is 8:30 on a Friday night. Why would I be going to bed at 8:30 on a Friday night? It's not because I had a rager, but because I am waking up at the freaking butt crack of dawn for some Pokemon cards. I want the Ultra Premium Collection Edition, or whatever the heck the box is. People buy them all up and then they scalp them, and I'm too cheap. I'm not paying $500 for a stupid Pokemon box. I would pay $100, not $500. So I'm waking up early, sitting in line at the almighty Meijer, and hope that I can score the Ultra Premium collection. That's in the morning. For now, I need to get some shut-eye. Alright, I'm up. It's 4:30 in the morning. I'm still so tired. But let's drive to Meijer. Hopefully there's not a huge line. And hopefully they got what we need and what we want. I'm so tired. All right, here we are. We're at Meijer. The great, wonderful, right there. Look at that, beautiful. Not many people here, but there are some. That's Andrew. Say hi, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
And it's also cold. So now I'm gonna stand in line for these stupid Pokemon cards. Hope they have what we got. Probably not. But if worst comes to worst, we'll just get some Waffle House. So let's sit in line. Well, bad news. I wanted the Ultra Premium collection. Sat freaking here. This is the second week I did this crap. I didn't get it. They don't have it in sale. There were people in line. I don't know if I would have got it anyhow. I did get this Charizard's friggin' box, but let me tell you what. I don't want it. I've never wanted it. I don't know what to do. I suppose I'm just gonna open it. Or I'm gonna do something else. F it. I don't want this. It's crap. I want the box. Oh, I got it. I got it. Screw you, Charizard.
Welcome to our newest segment, one wherein I review the latest broadcasts, news, and reports. To help me in reviewing and scoring these items, I've enlisted the help of an old buddy from a bygone era, the GamePro game rating system. Only I've replaced all scores with a picture of Krillin from Dragon Ball Z. As a result, this segment will henceforth be called Krillin 'em Softly. Today's review focuses on the latest state of play by Sony. This was a 22-minute teaser of upcoming games meant to whet the palate and avoid all mention of hardware scarcity in PSVR 2. After announcing it on the PlayStation blog on October 22nd, Sony went live on October 27th with the broadcast. Now, if you're going to build one of these things, you got to give time for speculation and for our enthusiasm to generate. So for the 5-day ramp-up time, just enough to gird your loins, but not quite long enough for some indie developer to fake a Silent Hill remake, I give this state of play a 4 out of 5. Now, let's examine how things started. This state of play jumped right into gameplay footage. After waiting for the starting soon screen to go away, I was ready for action, but I was still cold. I wanted to be warmed up. Where's the oblivious CEO reading from a script? How about a nervous developer who looks like he was told this morning that he'd be talking to the world about his latest game that he hasn't even tested yet? At least that would make me feel like I was at ease, thinking, at least I'm not that guy. At the very least, they could have flashed an image like the one behind me to let me know I'm on the right channel. As a result, the intro gets 2 Krillins out of 5. Before moving on to the next criteria, I just want to highlight that we are 2 minutes and 11 seconds into this thing before Sony reveals that we're actually watching the state of play, before we see any state of play graphics. I mean, we're almost 10% of the way into the show before I know for sure what's going on, and I don't even know who's talking to me. Come on, there's details that you can't leave out if you want to keep us in a loop, especially when you're dropping news on us like this. But before I get ahead of myself, look at this. Look at these graphics. What's a factory pumping away some squares and circles and triangles like some kind of knockoff Halloween store trying to ride the wave of last year's trendy Netflix show? It makes me feel like something special is in production. Like Sony's making something good for us here. And look at this graphic. After the second game premiere, doesn't this look great? Wouldn't it look even better in VR? I think this is a hint from Sony that PSVR 2 is coming really soon. And I think that it's a not so subtle hint from Sony that the next state of play is going to be only viewable in PSVR. So with that presumption, I give the graphics of this state of play a 5-star Krillin rating. Next, I want to look at how this state of play flows. You know, our host, who shan't be named, has done a good job thus far, easing me into each announcement at least, despite the first one. But what the hell is this? First, she doesn't even tell me what game is about to show up.
Battle beasts and demigods in a challenging action RPG coming soon to PlayStation. Let's take a look.
When will the confusion end? Then this garbage happens.
Shatter all expectations.
魂のるつぼの中で私はあなたたちの戦いを眺めてきた。これもまた運命の導き。
Dolores.
There was no clarification that we were suddenly shifting games from the kart racing game to the fighting game. I swear, I thought for about a full minute how badass it was going to be to play as Dolores against all these Slime Rancher rejects sliding around in go-karts, but no, it's a totally different game. Sony, I don't know what's going on. It's unclear, and it's left me nervous and a little bit bored. Also, what's this crap? PS4 and PS5? You ever think about the fact that some people only have an Xbox, Sony? Disrespectful, all right? Your flow? It gets one smoky-ass Krillin. Up next is the spice. This is the stuff that lingers after the state of play. You know, it's the stuff that you're going to be talking about the next day when you're at the vending machine. And the guy who restocks all the Snickers is there restocking the Snickers and you're waiting for him to get done because you asked him for a free one, like as a joke, but you kind of meant it. And he's got like 100 of them, so it's not like anybody's going to notice that one is missing. But I mean, like maybe his boss is keeping tabs on it, but like they can't be counting that closely because, you know, 20% of the time it gives you 2 Snickers, even though you only pay for 1. This is the best state of play ever. I mean, I've already been promised a free game this month, and I'm going to be getting some free DLC at the start of next year. 5 hairy Krillins. The finale. Now, we'll rate the ending of the state of play. The last game shown is prefaced with this.
Before we wrap up, let's get an update on the eagerly awaited Little Devil Inside.
And if you look closely, we still have 20% of the state of play to go. Honestly, this should have been its own state of play if you got this much left to show off. It feels a bit too weighted at the end. You know, it's unfair. All the games before didn't get this treatment, and some of them are coming out before this. Listen, we're here for diversity. We're here for fresh tastes. Save the deep dives for the game reviewers, please. And once the last game is shown, we're sent packing with this.
That's our show. We hope you enjoyed this peek into what's to come on PlayStation. See you next time.
Indeed, it was just a peek, if we disregard the last bit. But I did enjoy it. However, at the end of all of it, I was kind of left wanting. Where's PSVR 2? Are we going to get a PlayStation 5 Pro? In the words of Carrie Underwood, I shaved my legs for this. Which brings me to my final score for the state of play. 5 Krillins out of 5. Adam, after all the horrible things that you've done this evening, the one thing that I'm concerned about, I love them too much. I got to ask, what happened to these Game Boy Advance games?
Well, funny you should say, because they got clogged in my toilet, or so I said. The one actually did. So the one is currently in the sewer system.
Adam, that's a bean. That's a bean.
Well, you haven't seen the bonus footage I'm going to put at the end of the video, but
the footage.
The footage. It let me tell you what. I've never used a plunger. I had a miniature stroke trying to figure out how the heck, if I had to call a plumber to come in here to get And he's getting in there and he's like, oh, I found your problem. He pulls a Game Boy game out.
Oh my
and I
God,
live
that'd be
by
great.
myself. I'm a 30-year-old man. You know how embarrassing? Like, how do you answer that?
It depends on the game. Was it Ninja 5-0?
No, it was Thunderbirds.
Oh, okay.
It was like a $2 game,
Yeah.
real cheap. Anyhow, so that was in the sewage. It's probably now getting chewed on by a rat and has
Playing
teeth.
Thunderbirds on the toilet. That's great.
Yeah, it kind of is. And what's funny is the other one I have, which is currently in Liquid Plumber still, is Shrek, which is also potty humor. So
Oddly enough, maybe that's why that's turning green.
So the solidified chunks were already there. However, what I can tell you is it's been 4 days. The back sticker that was from the person I bought it, just a local game shop, that has come off and all of the writing is gone. The front sticker that says Shrek from Nintendo is horribly faded, but it's still on there. And I see black specks, which I'm guessing is probably the writing on the stickers, but I see black specks floating around. But nothing to the plastic or the electronics really seems damaged from what I can tell.
Are you ever going to take it apart and take it out and try to play it?
I'm going to send it to you, dude. I don't got a Game Boy Advance.
I got like 5 of them, so yeah, I'll play it.
I know. Let's do it. I can't wait. I hope it's not going to work. Let's be honest. What will work is my spinner. And I don't want to. At first, I was going to argue, I don't deserve a bean, but you know what? I flushed a Game Boy Advance game down the toilet. I didn't know they floated. I feel like an idiot. I will take the bean.
Yeah.
I will take it.
Yeah.
And so you'll just have to trust me. Oh, this spinner's okay. There's a good spin. Oh, you mother! It's toasted marshmallow or stink bug.
Oh, that's a gross one.
Stink bug is bad.
Let's go for it, man. Let me see you taste it. You know what? We can take it together. Adam, I have to take 2 beans. I'll take one with you in solidarity. Should I do a toasted marshmallow or stink bug as well?
No, I want you to. I'm going to spin for you.
Okay.
I want it to be all up to chance. And the chance says, you lucky. It's barely more on juicy pear and booger.
I love my boogers just as much as I love my
Dude,
juicy
this
pears.
is horrible. Stink bug is awful.
Are you eating it already?
No, I know it's going to
2,
be stink bug.
3.
And I'm going to open a Sword and Shield Vivid Voltage Pokemon pack, a
Where'd you
crack
get that?
pack.
Where are you getting these packs to crack?
It's stink bug. Oh my. It's horrible. There's no way stink bug tastes like this. There's no way.
This is booger, but it's like a sweet booger.
Oh my. Oh, Alex. I don't know if I can. Ugh.
Crack the
Oh, I
pack.
gotta crack
The pack.
A code card. White card means it could be something good. Oh, dude, this is horrible. I gotta get through it. There's a thunder energy. Garbage.
No, that's the liquid plumber, Adam. No.
Coca-Cola. Okay, I did swallow it. I can't do it.
Coca-Cola. My mouth tastes like
I
booger.
couldn't swallow it. Slugma. Garbage. Blitzel. Pikachu V.
Nice.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. This pack gets a 5 out of 5.
That's actually the fact that I've gotten 2 good cards in 2 episodes is actually pretty impressive. Like the
It means you
odds
gotta keep
aren't in
doing
your
them.
favor.
Yeah,
And look at me go. I mean, those aren't great cards. Oh, my camera just crapped out. Oh, dude, I seriously. Oh, okay. Oh, Alex, this is bad. Let me fix my camera and then we will spin for your second. Dude,
Yeah,
my stomach is
So just a
upset.
reminder, I didn't have beans last time, so I got to eat 2 beans now. That's what this is about. Please don't
Oh,
be
this
hard.
is horrible. Birthday cake or dishwater? Great.
What does that look like? Is that this
Oh
one?
my! It looks like
Really colorful?
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, I've never had dishwater before.
Oh, I hope it's horrible.
Oh, it's hard. Oh, what the? Why is it so hard? It's got to. It doesn't taste like it's dishwater. Oh my god, that's bad. It tastes like liquid plumber.
Well, Alex, on 2 counts of shaking hands with the milkman, the people of this court find you guilty. Gamer court is adjourned. All right, so as some bonus footage, I figured I would not. So as some bonus footage, I figured I would show you what the debacle I found myself in. So the entire bit with the Game Boy Advance game is the fact that I put them in the toilet and it's clogged, and then how the heck do I get them out? Really, I just wanted to see what would happen if I put them in liquid plumber for like 1, 2, 3, however many months. But one thing I did not anticipate is the fact that these games stink and float. So as you can see here, maybe I can't see the screen, but I'm assuming you can see that it is just floating there, and that is obviously an issue because the whole point of the bit is that it sinks and it's now clogged the toilet. So what I tried to do is put a couple of the games in the precipice of the hole so that they'll just stay there long enough for me to do my spiel and say, oh, the Game Boy Advance games are clogged. However, what happened is because they float, it went through the side of the hole and it is now caught in my drains. I tried to wear gloves and stick my fingers up there. I couldn't feel it. I don't even have a plunger, so I guess I'm going to have to go get one of those. I don't know if this is something you would use a snake for. I have no clue. I've never worked on plumbing or toilets. I don't know. But the one thing is that I will feel so stupid if I have to call a professional plumber to come in and get a Game Boy Advance game that is stuck in the pipes of my toilet. How do I even answer that? Surely it's gonna be like, what is this doing here? It had to be on purpose that I flushed it. I hope I can get it out. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna tell the guy. Maybe I'll blame it on my niece or invisible child or something. So here's some bonus footage about how I'm gonna try to get this stupid thing out of here and what I'm gonna do. Anyone's guess, no clue. What's up, y'all? So I had to run out and get a plunger because I've never had one, and honestly, I've never plunged anything. So I can't believe that this is my first plunger. I waited overnight because I was like, surely these cartridges would fill with water eventually and then sink, but in the hole, there's no game. If there's no game there, there's no game. So I guess the only thing to do is to use this plunger, hope it works. You're witnessing history, the first time I've ever plunged anything. Is there even any way that this will work? I'm glad I don't use this bathroom. All the water's gone. What the heck happened? Is that good? Oh my, I cannot believe it is gone. Will it clog the drains? Oh my, how? I thought it was supposed to bring stuff up, but it didn't do that at all. Oh my. Well, I'm not doing anything but losing water. So, I don't know, maybe get a snake? I don't know. I don't know if this is good or bad. I'm going to do research and I'll come back. Well, good news, folks. I never got the game out of the toilet. So I, after doing some research, tried a couple more things, and ultimately was like, I'm just gonna flush it, see if it works. Who knows? And good news, it still works. So I never got the game out of the toilet, so I contributed a Thunderbirds for the Game Boy Advance to the sewer system. You're welcome, whoever's roaming around in the sewage looking for Game Boy Advance games. And it seems, I've flushed this multiple times, seems as though my toilet's still good. So, no harm was done in this video, although it was a little sketchy at first.